All right, welcome back to the Attack the Rack YouTube channel. This is the Attack the Rack podcast. That must mean it's Saturday morning. We come to you every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Myself, Big Mo, with the Attack the Rack podcast. Bubba's Bounce House Rentals, LLC, can provide something extra special for your family party or your social event. They have inflatable bounce houses and water slides on top of great service in the West Michigan Lakeshore area. Call Bounce Master Sam at 616-485-0257 today and mention Attack the Rack to get $25 off your next rental. Also find Bubba's Bounce House Rentals LLC on Facebook. Bubba's Bounce House Rentals, all we rent is fun. Big Mo, I'm exhausted.
Exhausted?
This has been one of the more longer trying weeks here at the Attack the Rack Sports Media Company. I'll tell you that. Lots going on, which is a great thing. Just try to fit it all into a 24-hour day each day.
Can't make more time, Curt. That's the problem.
No, you can't. You just got to figure out ways to be more efficient with what you got. And I think I maybe have a way.
Oh, okay.
Well, so last night, okay, so again, even though this podcast comes out Saturday mornings, we're recording here Friday late afternoon. Last night, after we got done recording our Thursday version of the daily lineup show, and then after and our producer Dale's getting all pissy because we had to record the first NFL pick show last night. And normally once we get done with the daily lineup show and he gets it all edited and everything and uploaded, his day's over.
Well, when you screw up the daily show by using the wrong media stuff, then maybe you should work a little bit longer, Dale.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Producer Dale thought he had a better way for us to record, and we went a different route. And I don't know if you guys saw the daily lineup show on Thursday, but basically what we were using only allowed the person speaking to be seen. So I think he made some adjustments to make it look okay because it was just kind of how the screen was set up. He couldn't really put the topics on a graphic on the screen. So he actually went in across the bottom of the screen, the topics just scrolling. It kind of looked cool, but I like the way that we normally do it. So we're going to definitely go back to that. But anyway,
I'm not giving him any credit for screwing up. So bring it on, producer Dale.
Well, then he's getting all mad because then he gets all that done. Well, now it's time to film the pick show. And oh man, I lost it on him during the pick show. I didn't almost fire him, but I told him, hey, there's the door. If you want to leave, feel free. I said, we can replace you like that. But anyway, I myself realized, wow, this is a little bit of a challenge to record. Obviously, we do everything at night, so two shows at night on Thursday nights because we're going to record the pick show every Thursday, plug the NFL pick show every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Yes, week one isn't till the following week, but what we did for this week's show is we picked AFC champ, NFC champ, and Super Bowl champ. And then also Prop Bet Pete will have that. His little thing will come out as well Sunday morning. And he gave us 3 futures for this upcoming NFL season. So just a heads up on that, everybody out there. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. We'll release probably, not sure yet how I want to do it, but definitely the pick show will be Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Maybe we'll do the Prop Bet Pete Saturday night. I'm not sure yet on that. But anyway, stay tuned for that. So anyway, I woke up today, I'm like, wow, that was a long day. And we've got, including playoffs and Super Bowl, the next 21 weeks yet. So here's what I'm thinking, Big Mo. Give me your 2 cents. Obviously, this has to work into your schedule too. But I'm thinking instead of, and next week we'll keep it the same because if we decide to make a change, we can promote it throughout next week so everybody knows the following week we're on a new schedule. My thought is instead of doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with the Daily Show, let's do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday, then all have to do is the pick show and just worry about that. I think it'd be cool also if we go, especially during football season, come right back at it Monday because we'll have a whole lot to talk about.
True.
After the weekend of NFL games.
Yeah, and then maybe even do like a little Monday night football pick.
Yeah, we can do that too on every Monday show. So that's what I'm thinking. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll do the daily lineup show, and then Thursdays, we'll record the NFL pick show. So there won't be any show that comes out on Thursday. Now, what I needed to figure out is when I want to then move my live show because I do the Monday morning live show. So maybe I'm thinking maybe I'll move that to Friday morning.
Oh, sure. End of the week, little rant, maybe, huh?
Yeah, and then kind of I'll look ahead at the, especially during football season here, kind of look at some of the upcoming games over the weekend. So I don't know if you're down for that. I'm sure Trent's fine with that. If you're down for that, I say we do that. So
sure, we'll give it a run.
All right, but we'll plan on next week still, the regular schedule because then we can use next week to let everybody know the following.
Yeah, that's important. Gotta let everybody know what's going on.
Communication is key, Big Mo.
Whatever we do, whatever you do out there, communicate.
Big Mo, it's Labor Day weekend. You got, back in our day, we only got, and again, Big Mo, side job, full-time teacher. When we were going through school, we only got Monday off. You guys had today off too, Friday. So you get a 4-day weekend.
We do. It is a long weekend, not going anywhere, not doing anything. We had yesterday off, but I ended up teaching a CPR certification class.
Yep.
One of my other side gigs. I'm an instructor of CPR and AED, so yep. American Heart Association. Sure. Then I'm just going to lay around, Curt, and watch a lot of good football.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's here. All right. So pretty much you're just chilling.
I think so.
That's the best. So. That is
There's a chance they're going to go hit the links.
Okay.
But I'm not certain I want to drive. Not certain I want to drive that far.
Okay. Well,
do that. So.
Well, for someone like you who's really, really good at golf, even that can be relaxing.
Well, it can be. It can be.
When
you have a solid swing, Curt, there's no pressure. You just let it go.
I'm not.
Grip it and rip it.
All right. Well, hey, that Labor Day weekend, big holiday weekend. I think I was thinking about what we could do for our favorite 3 this week.
Well, Curt, what about your plans?
Oh, well, yeah, I gotta scoot out of here after we're done here and head out to the thriving metropolis of Zeeland, Michigan for a fantasy football draft.
Oh,
yeah. So I got that going tonight. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the weekend doing what you're doing. We got a really nice slate of games tomorrow. We got one big game Sunday night too, college football this weekend.
Oh yeah, it is. It is a nice one. LSU,
USC.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously tomorrow, high noon, probably the game of the week, I would think. Clemson not at Georgia. It's in Georgia, but it's at a neutral site at the Mercedes-Benz Center in Atlanta. Clemson, Georgia, number 14 Clemson versus number 1 Georgia, high noon tomorrow to kick it all off.
Well, it is Labor Day weekend, Curt, so we got lots to do, lots to watch on TV.
Yep.
Should be a fun weekend.
Did you hear about the what's going on with Miami versus Florida? Miami, number 19, Miami at Florida tomorrow afternoon. I think it's a 3:30 kick.
Miami at Florida already?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah. What's that?
I didn't hear what's going on. What's going on with the
So
U? The U?
Florida wants to do a whiteout. Okay, so which I guess they rarely do. They want to do a whiteout. All the fans wear white. So Miami got word on that in enough time where they are planning on wearing all white uniforms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well played. Well played.
Oh yeah. So I feel like you did something like that when we played when our in our Fenville days with Saugatuck, where what was it? I can't remember. Oh, it was something like they wanted to wear they wanted to wear orange uniforms, and then in our colors at Fenville were black and orange. So you wanted us to wear our away blacks at home. They wanted to wear orange. They wanted to
Yeah.
wear orange, or they had orange jerseys they wanted to wear on the road at our place. And so your thought was, well, then let's wear, if we can, which I don't think you were really allowed to. You have to wear white at home, I think. But you were looking into it to see, well, can we wear our away blacks?
That
So
wouldn't be
then,
black.
both teams would be black and orange, which were our school colors.
Sure, why not? You can break some rules once in a while in high school, can't you?
Yeah, I mean that's you're always looking for that
Yeah.
little.
Always looking for the advantage.
And then one other we mentioned 23 number 23 USC is traveling to LSU number 13. That's a game featuring two ranked teams, obviously Clemson, Georgia. The only other game, two ranked teams, number 7 Notre Dame is traveling down to Texas to take on the Aggies of Texas A&M.
Another good one.
Yeah, that should be a really good game, especially at Texas A&M. But obviously, the game we're most looking forward to, number 9 Michigan, our Wolverines, taking on Fresno State, night game, opening up the season in Ann Arbor with a night game.
Yes, yes, should be fun. Always a good crowd at a night game at the big house.
Yeah, if you watched our interview last Saturday with Michigan football superfan, he said, I think he was saying, I think it was him that said this, or I heard this, where yeah, there is probably an accurate narrative out there that despite having 110, 115,000 people in the big house every week, it doesn't necessarily get as loud as you think it would for those noon games that they always play. But a night game at the big house, from my understanding, is rocking. And
Definitely rocking. Definitely rocking. And I think it'll be a little buzz, obviously, coming off the national championship run.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But anyway, back to favorite three. Favorite three. So in honor of all the cookouts that are going to be taking place this weekend, favorite 3 foods at a cookout. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be an entree. You can do a side, any sides. But so any, favorite 3, either entree or sides.
Okay. All right. I'm going first, huh?
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Cheesy potatoes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to think, because I had that one on my list too. So
ooh, caught you off guard.
Yeah. So no, it'll be fine. It'll be easy. I hate to say it, but this one's probably pretty boring, but it is a staple at any cookout, and nothing like a hot dog on the grill.
Oh, you are right about that.
Hot dog on the grill, and then I just throw a little bit of ketchup on it and a little bit of shredded cheese. That's it.
Oh wow, I'm more of a if it's a Labor Day, just relax cookout. It's probably going to be a ketchup mustard opportunity.
Sure.
On the golf course, though, you got to add the relish.
See, Big Mo, if I'm on the golf course, I'm not putting anything on it, because I just want quick and easy. I don't want to make a mess.
That's why you suck at golf.
Probably.
You got to get the mustard, ketchup, and the relish.
Okay.
No, and if you could really splurge, then you add you don't do the hot dog, you do the brat.
Yeah. Yes. Brat's a good one too.
That's if you got a little bit of money. So usually we're hot dog type of guys.
So
second,
number 2 for you.
Number 2, I'm gonna stick with the sides.
Okay.
You gotta have a little bit of a dip And you knowing me, I usually bring a little something we call the Pistons dip.
Yes, the Pistons dip, invented by you
Of course, yeah.
and named by you.
Well, sure. You gotta. When it's that good, you gotta name it.
Now, I don't know if you want to dive into what's all in it, but just so the people know, it is like a ground beef.
Yeah, it can take different forms, but
Yeah.
a cheese dip with a
Yeah.
little bit of a protein in it.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. It can you
You
can
know,
switch
you
up the
can
protein.
adjust the kick,
Yeah.
uh, but the flavor is pretty. Its base is a little Velveeta, so it's creamy and smooth.
Yes. Amongst a couple other things, and Big Mo, that correct me if I'm wrong, that goes back to the 2003 2004 world champion Detroit Pistons. Did you start making it kind of during that season or during the
During that season, I think we had a couple get-togethers and we threw it together, and it became a staple of Piston games and after high school game get-togethers.
Okay, yes, yeah.
I believe, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, 'cause that's when we were coaching, yeah. Um yeah, that was back when you would actually like look forward to and watch like every Pistons game. Every night, every other night, every second night that they were on, that's just what you did. You actually watched the game. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched. I mean, I guess I watched a couple of the NBA Finals games, but I can't tell you the last time sat down and watched a NBA game.
yeah, I mean, I would say I do watch the playoffs because
Yeah,
I think they play a little bit old school
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
I did go to one Piston game this year,
Oh, that's right.
this past year, and it was against the Celtics, and the Boston was pretty solid.
Did everybody play, or were a couple of the guys on load management, or?
Oh, well, that's a good question. I don't even remember.
Okay.
That's how much I was into the game, Kurt.
Of course you don't. Yeah. I love it. Well, I'm going to go with a side for my second one. My second one, I will admit, was cheesy potatoes. You took it. That's fine. You pick first. You have that right. So I'm going to bump up what I had. And they're not in any particular order, but I also had this side, and that's mac and cheese, homemade mac and cheese, white creamy cheese sauce. Maybe mix in some pepper jack, some white cheddar, some mozzarella, some Parmesan. You got to make that roux first. Are you familiar with a roux?
I am.
Which is, what is it? Flour, milk? I don't even know
Really,
anymore.
just flour. I think it's just flour and milk, and then
Okay.
you could add some spices as well. But
Okay. Oh yeah, definitely add spices. So yeah, so my second one, I'm gonna go mac and cheese, and you know what? You could. Now, I wouldn't necessarily do this if I was at a cookout because I just like a little bit of ketchup and a little bit of shredded cheese. Try to keep it as clean as possible, even cleaner on the golf course, no toppings. But if I'm just maybe at home, might throw some of that mac and cheese on top of a hot dog.
yeah, well, that's what was the name of the dog? When you have a mac and cheese dog when we
Yeah.
had a
Yes.
little shop there, Kurt?
Yeah. Me and Big Mo used to run a hot dog shop. That was a side hustle about 8 years ago. Yeah, we did. We had the mac and cheese dog. Absolutely, we did.
That was a good dog, by the way.
So good. Yes.
All right. Well, we'll get into that some other day. I'm gonna go just a good basic cheeseburger.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm
Sure.
gonna have a burger, but I do gotta have cheese on it. We're not nothing but plain, so we're slapping some type of cheese on it.
Okay.
And if you have a little side of bacon, that would be great too. But it is Labor Day. I don't want
Yeah.
to work too hard.
Right. No, I like that. I like that. My third one, I'm gonna go barbecue chicken,
Oh,
but it's drumstick and thigh.
okay, sure.
Drumstick or thigh.
Yep.
Drumstick or thigh. You get the chicken going. Then at some point you put a little barbecue sauce on the tops. Let that go for a little while. Then you flip it, throw a little barbecue sauce on the other side. Woo! So good.
That doesn't sound like something you'd like because it gets a little messy and you kind of be a little clean.
Yeah, true, true. But it's not bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
But it's so good, it's worth it, Big Mo.
Well, it always is. We're not ones to turn down some good food.
Um, anything else that you like outside of the three you mentioned?
Oh, baked beans. You gotta have a little baked beans.
Yes.
Um,
And then obviously there's your popular ribs, brisket. If you're into more of a smoker style.
yeah. But those are like special occasions. Maybe a Labor Day. A Labor Day, you sit back, you relax, and you just
Yeah.
want to. Maybe
Yeah.
you're sitting around you're sitting around outside, and you just want to be able to grab a hot dog, eat a hot dog, and then an hour later you grab a burger and
Yeah. True.
have a couple. Ooh, you know what I got in my fridge right now?
What?
A little deviled egg potato salad.
Okay.
Woo!
Here's the thing.
Woo!
I don't know about the egg part, Big Mo. I like potato salad. I do.
You should try some. Have you tried deviled egg potato salad?
I got an issue. I like eggs, but I only like them fried. It's a texture thing with me. I just
Well, Kurt, you're missing out. You're missing out. And you're welcome to just swing by before you head out tonight and grab a spoonful of potato salad.
I don't know, Big Mo.
Woo! Telling you.
I like potato salad, but I don't know if I can handle the deviled egg in it.
Oh man. Ooh,
Yeah.
let Curt know in the comments he's missing out.
All right, so we already kind of talked about the college football. I guess
Oh,
what do you got? Anything else on college football this weekend?
no, did you happen to catch a little bit of Colorado the other night though?
No, but they only won by what was it, like 20? They
It was
did.
31-26.
Yeah.
And I think they were down at halftime.
Yeah.
North Dakota State
Right.
gave them a run.
Yeah.
And North Dakota had a chance maybe to score. Actually, I had two chances to score late. One, they caught a pass like on the 4-yard line with no time left.
Oh, okay.
Because I think Colorado tried to throw it to kind of close the deal, even though they were winning. They should have just ran it and ran the timeout. Yeah. But then the possession before, I think they had got to fourth down and they threw an incomplete pass. But again, offensively, Colorado exactly where they were last year. Sanders, great night as a QB.
Okay.
Travis Hunter had a remarkable catch to take their last touchdown. He was like being tackled and he like somehow caught the ball with one hand, got it to 2 for a touchdown. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what position he plays at the next level, but same old type of defense out of Colorado from last year, like just non-existent in reality.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see them really. I mean, what were they last year? 4-8?
Yeah. Something like that. I think they won 4 games.
I mean, I'm guessing they're probably looking at a similar season again this year, maybe a little bit closer to 500, but
you would hope so. You would think so. I mean, obviously they've got some of the players, but I mean, they have 2 really outstanding players, but again, I don't know if that's enough defensively to really stop quality opponents.
Yeah, but
to win games, you got to be able to defend a little bit.
Yeah, but they, I mean, they had those guys last year as well.
Yeah, well, and no rushing attack. I mean, I think yesterday North Dakota outrushed them like 160 to 55 yards or something like that.
Wow.
And you're supposed to be again. I mean, you don't got to run it all the time, but I think you do want to set your dominance that way a little bit. So,
right,
or at least have maybe some balance. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes or where that progresses for the Buffs in Colorado and Dion and how that all shakes out. Because if they don't win a lot of games, I don't think is it Shadur the quarterback?
Yeah.
And Hunter. I mean, can they really be Heisman bound if they only win if they're only 500?
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, either would I.
I mean, you maybe give the better of the two, some
Not.
respect and make them a finalist so they can go. But I can't imagine you can win the Heisman if your team is under 500.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I wouldn't think so.
Um, I just called up their schedule here, so let's kind of go
Okay.
through this and see if we think they can get to 500 or not.
Okay.
Um, Going into the season, they do play, and this obviously can all change. They've got 4 ranked teams on their schedule as of now.
Okay.
Okay, so they barely beat obviously North Dakota State. Next week they're at Nebraska.
Okay, they lose that one.
Yep, and then at Colorado State.
They almost lost that one last year, and it's away. That's
Yes,
still Colorado State.
yeah.
I don't exactly know what Colorado State has, but let's go with the home team. They get the victory there.
All right. So right now we're at 1-2, and then they're home versus Baylor. Nah.
Ooh, man, maybe let's give them Baylor.
Okay.
They're at home, we'll give them one.
2-2 at UCF.
Who I think is pretty solid this year, aren't they?
I think so.
They're
On
at
the
you.
road. I think we give them either Baylor or UCF. So let's say they're in
Okay.
those 2 games they go 1-1, whether they beat Baylor or lose. Yeah.
So they're still at 2 wins here through five games.
Yes. And
Okay.
then they're home versus number 18 Kansas State.
Okay, I'm probably going Kansas State.
Yeah, even at their place. So we're still at 2 wins, right?
Yep.
Then they're at the next week. They're at number 21 Arizona.
I'm going to give them that one. I think Arizona's usually a little more. Who's coaching Arizona now? You know what, though? Hey, I'm taking it back. I think I got an ex-player who is an assistant coach.
Okay.
Or some type of assistant out in Arizona. I'm going to Arizona. Don't give them the win.
Well, I like it. But I do, you just never know. I mean, we're talking about starting kind of the second half of the season. You never know what Arizona looks like at that juncture of the season.
Exactly. For sure.
But on the road, I like it. I'm good with that. And then
Okay.
they're home against Cincinnati. I don't really know much about Cincinnati.
I don't, but let's go Colorado. They got the best players on the field, probably. We'll go them.
So we're at 3.
Yep.
And then at Texas Tech.
That's probably a no-go.
Yep. And then this is and then they wrap up with, I'm sorry, they got 5 ranked teams. Their last 3 games are against ranked teams.
Yeah.
Home versus Utah, that's a loss.
Yeah, probably.
At Kansas, number 22 right now.
Maybe they sneak one of those out.
Okay, let's go. Okay. All right, so now we're at 4 wins.
4.
And then they finish up at home versus number 17 Oklahoma State, which I don't think they can beat Oklahoma State.
Yeah, probably not.
So
we said 5?
4. We said
4,
but maybe they get 1. So 5. I mean, you're not. They're going to struggle to get to 500.
Wow.
So again, with that being said, again to your point, if you're not 500, can you win a Heisman?
I don't know. Maybe get a producer Dale to see if any Heisman winners ever won 5. Been on a 500 type team, because usually it's one of the contending teams most of the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'll be interesting. So, but all right, hey, Big Mo, we're about halfway through the episode here, so it's time for a little halftime adjustment. We'll go.
You ready? The adjustment of the week.
Yeah, we got this is sponsored.
The adjustment of the week is brought to you by Realtor Ryan. Ryan Kruitoff has been in the real estate game for over 20 years and can help you with all your real estate needs. Whether you're looking to sell your home, buy a home, or get in the property rental business, ring Realtor Ryan.
Fantastic ad read there.
Always.
Big Mo, I got one for you.
Yeah.
Now, this is kind of a cliche, I'll admit, but I don't know if I've really experienced this, even though it's a cliche and everyone talks about this kind of stuff on the road, little road rage.
Ooh.
I've got a lady on the road driving a gray Cherokee that her attitude needs to be adjusted. So my adjustment of the week is her attitude.
Oh, What kind of car?
Gray Grand Cherokee.
Great Grand Cherokee. We're looking for you. Okay.
Now, Big Mo, I know you're a traffic law savant. So let me ask you this. If two cars pull up to stop signs, not a
Yep.
four-way, okay? So
Yep.
traffic's not stopping going this way. Two cars pull up.
It's a two-way stop?
Yes.
Okay.
Both cars are going to go to the same direction.
Okay.
This guy is going right.
Yeah.
This lady who needs an attitude adjustment is going left. Who has the right of way?
The person turning, I mean, I would say the person the person turning right,
Yes.
who's on the same side of the street already
Yes.
as the turn.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Has the right of way.
Yeah, definitely. They
So,
have the shortest turn.
yes. So even though she was sitting there before I was, she was parked. I pull up.
Whoa.
Now we're both sitting at a standstill waiting for traffic to clear.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Traffic clears, and then because I have the right of way,
Yes.
I make my right hand turn, and she's starting to go, and then she lays on her horn and honks at me and puts her hands up in the air like this.
Oh. I think you have the right of way, even if she was there first, because of you have the shorter turn.
Yes.
You can make your turn and I follow right behind you. No big deal.
Yes.
Get an adjustment, lady.
Yes. Yes. Even though she screwed up and she didn't follow the law, I'm more upset with her attitude. And that's what needs to be adjusted, is the attitude, not necessarily the understanding of the law there. I just want her attitude adjusted.
Now, Curt, did she just throw up her hands, or did she throw up her hands?
No, it was all five fingers.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Wasn't just in the middle.
All right. So it still needs an edit. Yeah.
Honk, honk. So anyway, yeah, that's my adjustment of the week.
Good adjustment.
Yeah, this lady needs an attitude.
Get a reminder out there that no reason to honk your horn at somebody unless it's important.
Right. Yeah. She was totally in the wrong.
Yeah. And especially if you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
Don't honk your horn. All right. My attitude adjustment. Curt, I drove an hour and a half. I was heading that direction, so I thought, you know what, I can handle maybe getting an errand done, because I'm going to be in this vicinity where I drove.
Yeah.
So I stop at this doctor's office. They couldn't they weren't very flexible on the phone. Actually, they were quite rude on the phone. So I just said, I'm going to stop in here, and I am going to transfer my daughter's information and business to another doctor.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get into the type of business quite yet. Call this business. No. So I decided I'm going to stop in there, and I signed some paperwork. And again, the office people who were working, there's two of them. I dealt with one, was actually somewhat kind and maybe understanding as I was there explaining my situation in person, that I was trying to help my daughter, and I'm an hour and a half away, and I'm in town for just the night or the evening. I'd like to get this taken care of and go. And I say, hey, I might be back. I know you guys close at 5, but I might be back to finish the paperwork. Go to this other office, get my daughter all situated there, explain the situation. We're just looking for some flexibility in these times, and good to go. We set an appointment. Paperwork's all filled out, ready to roll. I head back to the other doctor's office.
Okay.
I open the doctor's office doors at 4:55.
Oh no.
And as I open the door, both these two office people are walking out, and they're like, "Get out of here. We just set the alarm. You got to get out." And so I back out. It's 4:55.
Yeah.
I back out, and I'm like, kind of like stunned because I'm like, it's 4:55.
Yeah.
Like, we still got 5 minutes. Like, I could have got everything situated, taken care of that time I'm in that place.
An hour and a half away.
Hour and a half away. And that had no concern to these two office personnel people.
Wow.
And they were kind of like, they were open the next day, but I was like, well, I'm not driving back here tomorrow.
Yeah, you explained the whole thing to them.
They knew my situation. I even explained it again, and it was still, well, we set the alarm. The doors are closed. You have to take care of it another time.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know if they just need an attitude adjustment, or how about can we just stay open till you say you're going to be open?
That is something producer Dal would do. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Shut the door a little early. Close it out of here.
Yeah. Well, we got to record another show. Look at what time it is. It's after hours. After hours.
Yeah.
We don't have hours. We're not a retail store.
Exactly. But these places have hours.
That's so I'm saying. That's the difference. And they can't even stay open.
No, it was. I was absolutely dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Because I could have just handled it all and it'd be done and now off everybody's plate.
Yeah.
And no, you're going to close 5 minutes early. There's again, when I went there first, nobody was there. So they probably hadn't seen anybody since I'd left.
Right.
And I was probably gone 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I'm driving, boom, 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 trying to get back and forth because I knew they closed at 5.
Yeah.
If you tell me, you're closing at 4:55. I would have got back at 4:52. I would have hustled a little more. I would have drove a little faster.
Unreal, dude.
Come on, people. Come on.
5 minutes too. Like you might be thinking, oh, it's just 5 minutes. 5 minutes is that's a long time. I mean, you shouldn't even do it if it's 4:59. But I mean, 5 minutes. 5 minutes is, Plus,
I wonder if they're clocking out at 4:55.
Yeah, right. Probably not.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but think about they already did everything they need to do to be able to leave too. So they got everything packed up. They did whatever things they need to do to shut everything down. So they got all that done, and the alarm set, and we're out the door at 4:55.
Yes. Oh yeah. Unreal. Couldn't believe it. Let's make an adjustment. Yes. Work your schedule, man. Work your schedule.
Well, hey, Big Mo, we spent quite a bit of time on our adjustment. We spent quite a bit of time on our other segment, Favorite 3, which is great, which is fine. But I'm looking at the clock here now. And like I said, I got to get out to fantasy football draft. So despite that, we're going to jump right into our last segment. We're going from a segment to a segment, not something we like to do. I think, even despite doing that, this was still one heck of an episode.
Well, I hope so. I hope.
I think you might be able to say that this was a winning episode. What do you think?
Well, I think can we both agree on that?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So hey, then with that being said, let's wrap up here with our winner of the week, Big Mo.
All right.
Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go?
No, go ahead. Well, I thought we were going with the episode was the winner of the week.
The what?
The episode.
Oh, yeah, but every week we win that. Every week is a winning episode, Big Mo.
Well, I thought this was like the best one. I was like, hey, let's just go with it. Okay. All right. We can still do winner of the week. Here we go.
Well,
go ahead. You're up first, though.
Yeah, but I mean, in honor of having a winning episode, let's do winner of the week.
Okay. I got you.
I hope this doesn't make me sound like a narcissist, but I'm giving winner of the week to myself.
Ooh.
If you recall back the week of the 4th of July, we had talked about on the Daily Lineup show and maybe even on the podcast that weekend, the fact that Joey Chestnut was not going to be in the Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating contest. The greatest hot dog eater of all time, still in his prime, world record holder. And Nathan's banned him from the contest because he was linked up promoting like a vegan version of a hot dog or something like that. So they gave him the boot. And I said, and Pardon My Take podcast, Barstool podcast, Big Cat, PFT, They're big Joey Chestnut fans. So they had been talking about it. And I said on either the podcast or the Daily Lineup show on the 4th, or both, I said, you know what Barstool should do, since they're such big Joey Chestnut fans? They should, at noon on the 4th of July, to compete with the actual Nathan's hot dog eating contest, they should have a live stream of Joey Chestnut versus the former champ, Kobayashi. I said that about 5-6 weeks ago.
Well, I think we were talking. I think we talked about it, and we brought that up. It would be a great, great way to draw some viewers away from Nathan's.
Yeah, exactly. I said, I wonder if Barstool could get more viewers. Well, anyway, on Sunday, and Barstool's not doing it, but maybe it must have been some producers from Netflix were watching that episode, because guess what's going on Netflix on Sunday? Live stream Joey Chestnut versus Kobayashi hot dog eating contest.
Ooh, I like it.
I said it first. So, because just 9 weeks ago, I said that should be a thing. A live stream, Joey Chestnut versus Kobayashi. And now just a few short 8 weeks later, it's actually happening. 6-7 weeks later, I got to give myself winner of the week. I called it.
Nice.
I said it first.
Yeah, nice work. Nice work.
Thank you.
All right, winner of the week. Winner of the week. I'm gonna go. Again, I have not fallen asleep yet in a WNBA game that I've watched.
And let everyone know why that's a big deal. Because of Trent.
Yes. Trent from the Daily Show wanted me to start tracking it, and I do prone to sometimes just clunk out and the WNBA games, but I have not. I've watched them from start to finish. Watched a few of the Fever games along with the Las Vegas Aces and even the Chicago Sky. Okay. So winner of the week, though, I'm going to go with the Fever.
Okay, yeah.
With the big win over the Connecticut Sun,
huge
who are
win,
number 2 in the WNBA standings currently.
Yes.
And I'm not going to give winner of the week to Coach, but I do appreciate the fact that she finally inserted Lexi Hall into the starting lineup. And I think I think her defense and her willingness to kind of just accept a role is something that's going to help the Fever here in the second half. Now, if she can shoot like she did in one of the first games back,
well, and against the Sun.
What's that? Was it?
And Wednesday night against the Sun, she shot.
Did she shoot it that well? Did she shoot it? Okay.
Like 15 out of her last 19, something crazy like that.
Well, hey, when you get wide open shots, and you're going to get them because of Caitlin Clark,
right?
So I want to give a little bit of maybe shout out to at least Coach finally making that move. Lexi Hall, nice job. Yeah. And obviously, winner of the week, the Fever, making that climb for me, making that push to maybe see if Caitlin Clark can get into the MVP.
I like it.
So overall, just a great week for the Fever.
Yeah, and then again, we're recording this Friday night. They play tonight. Yeah. They play the Sky tonight.
Yes.
7:30 tonight. So
easy win. Just gotta be ready. You gotta be ready.
Yep.
You don't want to take them.
Especially the way they've been playing, 5-1 since the break, right?
Yeah. Well, I think the Sky got a little something going on between Angel Reese and then that the one that pushed Caitlin Clark.
Oh, I did hear that. They're not getting along, right?
Yeah, there's a little maybe something going on behind the scenes. So
oh boy.
So I'm tuning in tonight.
Drama.
Or last night, whichever one it is.
Well, I'm gonna have to take over the TV. I've already texted the group that 7:30 TV is getting turned on to Caitlin Clark's game. So.
Oh wow! Yeah, let me know how that goes.
Well, the host said it'll actually be the first time that the WNBA has ever been on their TV. So.
Oh wow! Yeah, well, maybe you can gain a few new viewers.
Yes. All right, Big Mo. Anything else?
That's it, man. That's all I got.
All right, nice work. Nice work.
Yeah.
Kind of yeah. I kind of got a scoot, so I like
All
how we
right.
ended up being
Well,
able to
good
do that.
luck on the draft.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Who are you taking first?
Well, here's the thing, Big Mo.
Yeah.
Our we don't do a
Or,
regular style anymore. About 4 years ago, we switched over to an auction style.
oh,
So with that being said, it really doesn't matter. There's no like, oh, I better draft Patrick Mahomes now, or someone else is gonna get him. It really doesn't matter. It just when it's your turn, you nominate somebody. If you really, really want Patrick Mahomes, it doesn't matter if you nominate him or somebody else nominates him or when he gets nominated.
yeah.
It just matters that you outbid everybody else for Patrick Mahomes.
And no carryover. Total brand new team every year.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
All right. So who is your highest rated player? Is it Patrick Mahomes?
In our league, yes, because
Okay.
of the way our scoring system works. Usually, yeah, I mean, probably when you look at the total points at the end of the season, anywhere from 15 to even anywhere from 15 or higher out of the first 20 top 20 point scorers will be quarterbacks in our
Yeah.
league.
Yeah.
That's how.
So what's your strategy? Spend a little more and get them, or are you kind of like, yeah, I'd rather get two good.
I get made fun of every year because I end up spending 80% of my money in like the first like I kind of get my starting lineup right away, and I spend like 80% of my money in the first 10 rounds.
Okay.
So then I don't have enough money left to bid on anybody. And so then I have to sit there and wait until everyone else spends their money until I have enough money left now where I'm on a level playing field where anyone that I can start bidding again.
Well, maybe you
That
want
makes
to change
sense.
that because you haven't done so well, right?
Correct. Well, yeah, correct. I've never won the league. I've never in 20 we started in 96. So
Didn't
20
Didn't you tie once?
I
Or you
did.
split the pot once.
Yeah, well, what happened was this is a this is
is that knowledge that's out there?
yeah, well, I don't think anyone know that we split it, but that's
Oh,
fine. It was 10 years ago, 12 years ago, but probably the craziest thing that's ever happened in any fantasy football league ever. So our scoring system works. It's pretty simple. There's no decimals. It's like, if you get 50 yards, you get 8 points, and then you don't get a ninth point until you get to 60 yards, 70 yards. So every
no.
10 yards is 1 point.
Yeah.
So it's not like if you get 54 yards, you don't get 8.4 points. You still only get 8 points until you get to 60, then you get to 9. So I think it was the 2012 season. I'm in the championship game against Chad Zagar from the NFL Pick Show, and I won. Okay, I won. I'm the champion. Well, then comes Thursday when they announce any stat errors that they made, and there was a stat error, and so I no longer won, but we tied. Well, because it's the Super Bowl, our championship game, you can't have a tie. So we do have tiebreaker rules where then it does go to a decimal. So now 54 yards does become 8.4 points.
Yep.
68 yards does become 6.8 points. Or I'm sorry, 9.8 points. So anyway, I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but all you need to know is tiebreaker, we go to decimals.
Sure.
And I ended up losing. So we go back through and everybody's yardage now changes, or the points change for every single player's yardage. And I then lost by 0.4 points.
That was your Super Bowl.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So I went from winning. After the Monday night game, and I had already won on Sunday. I don't remember. To now Thursday, it now being a tie. And then when we went back through and adjusted the points for the tiebreaker rule, I ended up losing by 0.4.
Oh, wow.
Oh, ripped my heart out, man.
Yeah. Heartbreaking.
Absolute worst. So anyway, I mean, I would almost rather have just not even made it to the championship game than to have dealt with that.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Again, yeah. Well, here's to a new year, Curt. New year,
Everybody starts.
new chance. 0-0.
Yep. Everyone's 0-0.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll let you know how it goes, and we'll see everybody next Saturday for the Attack the Rack podcast. But if you can't wait that long to see our pretty faces, I go live Monday morning, 7 a.m. That then gets uploaded as a regular video after the live stream is over. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, myself, Big Mo, and Trent, we've got our daily lineup show where we talk about the hottest 3, 4, 5 topics in sports. And then next Saturday, we'll be back with the Attack the Rack podcast. And don't forget, starting this Sunday, NFL Pick Show, 9 a.m. Also, keep your eyes out for Prop Bet Pete's Prop Bets. And then the following week, we're going to go to a new schedule, but we'll talk about that probably to nauseum on everything we do next week to make sure all the Attack the Rack fans know exactly when and where they can find our stuff. Anything else, Big Mo?
Nope, that's it. Let's get out of here.
All right, sounds good.
See you. Big Mo's Motivational Minute. Maybe a little bit more of a story today. Just to reiterate one of my past comments about maybe taking a chance out there. So in the gym the other day, kind of had watched this couple that works out together. The husband throws around some heavy weights, and I've always been interested in kind of what he does and what his plan is. So went up to him, introduced myself. We had a nice little conversation. Towards the end of the conversation, he goes, "Hey, just so you know, I enjoyed watching you coach back in the day." And so we actually had a connection that we didn't know about. And had I not taken that opportunity to introduce myself, probably would have just kept going, passing ways, because I see him almost every morning. So take a risk, take a chance, introduce yourself to new people. New opportunities may arise, and enjoy. Big Mo's Motivational Minute.